Gonzales from St. Tammany Parish Schools. I'm here to share a workout with you that you can do during this time while you're staying safe. You can do it at home and only at home with the people in your household. So can you go get your friend down the street? No. Can you get your mom or dad from in the living room? Yes. Okay, so you're doing it in your household where you're staying safe. Now, I'm also going to talk about setting a goal for yourself because I have the beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels of this little exercise routine that you can perform on your own. So I'm going to demonstrate the exercise, then we're going to do it together, and then you're going to do it at home by yourself or with anyone in your household. So for the beginner level of the workout, you're going to do 1 of the first exercise, 2 of the second exercise, 3 of the third exercise, 4 of the fourth exercise, 5 of the fifth exercise, and all the way down to 10, because there are 10 exercises that you can work on at home for this week. By next week, I'll have another workout and you can decide if you're going to start at the beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Okay, so for the intermediate workout, which is probably people that aren't quite athletes but have, been exercising a little bit, like going to PE and like performing the exercises and working out, they're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it would be 5 of the first exercise, 10 of the second exercise, 15 of the third, 20 of the fourth, all the way down for 10 exercises where you would be doing 50 of the 10th exercise. So this is 1s, 5s, and 10s. So in the advanced, the athletes could do 10 of the first exercise, 20 of the second exercise, 30 of the third exercise, 40 of the fourth exercise, all the way down to 100 of the 10th exercise. Now, you can also do this little exercise, workout routine, PE workout, whatever you would like to call this that I'm giving you today. You can do it in the morning and you can do it in the evening. So if you do the intermediate in the morning and you find you still have lots of energy, maybe you want to try the advanced. Maybe you want to stay in the beginner level for the first 4 times you do this little routine and then move to the intermediate and then move to the advanced. If you started out in the advanced, what could you do? You could do it, if you're doing it twice a day, maybe do it 3 times a day. It probably is about, it might take some of you 10 minutes to complete it. It might take some of you 20 minutes. Everybody is different. We're not all built the same when it comes to exercise and athletics. So I just want to share something that you can do at home, something to keep you busy, and something that you can share with the people in your household. So I'm going to demonstrate the exercise, then we're going to do it together, and then you're going to be on your own because you're going to practice this at home. Okay, the first exercise is a push-up. So the push-up, you want to make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders and your chest is going to the ground. So chest down, okay, and you push up. If that's too hard, you can drop to your knees. You can make sure that your buttocks is tucked under and you bring your chest to the ground. If that is still too hard, you can come onto all fours and you can just bend your elbows and bring your chest to the ground. All right, so you do whatever level is for you. Now, let's try those together. All right, let's everyone up on your toes. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders and you're going to put your chest to the ground and push up. All right, if that was too hard, try the other level. To drop to your knees. If that one was too hard, try coming on all fours, knees on the ground, hands on the ground, and just bend at the elbows. All right, now you're going to do that on your own. either after I'm done demonstrating everything or tonight with everyone in your household. Okay, next is the burpee. So the burpee is kind of like a squat thrust, or like it's a squat with a push-up. So you're gonna bend down, you're gonna lay on the ground, put your chest on the ground, then you're gonna push yourself back up, come to your feet, and jump up. All right, if that's too hard, you can do an easier version. Squat down, hands on the ground, push your feet back behind you, pull your feet back in, and jump up. All right, now let's try one together. We'll try it both ways. Okay, squat down, chest to the ground, jump up. Woo! All right, now we're gonna try the easier version together. Squat down, push your legs out, pull them back in, jump up high. That's called a burpee. All right, so remember, 1, 5, or 20 of those. And of course, you can take a break in between the exercises, but try to just take like 10 seconds between each one. Then we have sit-ups. Now, a sit-up, we're gonna go with our legs straight. So you're gonna touch your toes. You are going to bring your hands back behind your head, and you're gonna sit up and touch your toes. Go back, sit up, touch your toes. Now, if that's too hard, you can bend your knees, go back, and pull up. All right, now let's try that together. Touch your toes, bring your hands behind your head, and bring yourself up. Perfect. Now we're gonna do lunges. So for lunges, it's either 4, 20, or 40. So for a lunge, you want to make sure that your knees are at 90 degrees. This is 90, okay? So you want to make sure that your knees are behind your toes. So you can't go here like this, because then my knee is over my toe. So you need to step far out, so when you bend down, your knee doesn't go over your toe. So that's how we do a lunge. So you step out, bend down, this knee's at 90, this knee is at 90, and your back is straight, and push back. All right, so you have to do 40 of those, so that would be 20 for each leg. If you're doing the 20, it'd be 10 for each leg, and if you're doing 4, 2 for each leg. So let's try that together. So we'll go a little bit faster. All the way out, push back. All the way out, make sure everything's at 90, and push back. All right, now you have the lunge. Number 5 is windmills. So for a windmill, you're going to spread your feet apart, about hip width apart or shoulder width apart, and put your arms out to your side. Don't let them droop down below your shoulders, or don't have them up by your ears. Try to have them straight out, and then you're going to twist to the right. Hand is going to go over to the left foot, and then back up. Then you take your left hand over to the right foot and back up. So you can do that fast. That means you're going to get your heart rate up as you're moving. All right, I showed you how to do it. Now let's try that together. Now, if you can't bend down and touch your toes, you could just bend over and go outside of your knee. All right, so let's try it. Touch your toe, touch your toe. Touch your knee, touch right outside your knee. I think y'all got it. Good job. That's a windmill. Then we have jumping jacks. Oh, I know that's one of y'all's favorites in PE, right? So a jumping jack, you're going to stand straight with your hands by your side. Your arms are going to go up while your feet are spread apart. Then you're going to bring your arms down while you're closing your feet. So open the legs, arms up. Close the legs, arm down. So everything, arms up, feet spread apart, feet together, arms down. Fast motion. All right, let's try that together in slow motion. Feet apart, arms up, feet together, arms down. Now let's speed that up. Woo! And we would do 60. And that would be 1, 2. Every time your arms go up, that's when you count. Got that? I know y'all wouldn't want to only do 30. You would want to do all 60. Okay, but remember, the intermediate is only 30 and the beginners are doing 6. And there is no shame in being a beginner and intermediate before you become advanced, because not everyone has always been exercising. Some people are exercising for the first time. That's why I'm teaching this to you now, so you can start working on it and setting a goal for yourself as to where you want to be. All right, for number 7, bird planks. All right, so you come onto all fours. Then you're going to push your right arm out and your right leg out, just like that. Then the opposite would be the right arm out with the left leg out. So you just keep switching. It's opposite arm, opposite leg. You want to make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders, your knees are at 90, your back is straight. Okay, you want to make sure you keep your head tucked. Don't keep your head up, that's bad for your neck. So keep your head tucked. Opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, let's try that together. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now, if that is too hard, you can always come to the ground and you could lay on the ground and lift your left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. Go ahead and try this one with me. Perfect. That's called the Superman, but you can do the Superman if the bird plank is too hard. Now, skaters. That's kind of like you're skating in your own living room, garage, wherever you are. So, you're going to go over to the side and back. So you're going to take your left leg is planted, right leg behind it. You're going to reach across your body and the opposite. If your left foot is in front, your right hand is touching the ground. So then you would step over and your left leg would go behind your right and your left hand would go touching the right foot. Okay, so speed it up a little bit. So basically you're taking one leg behind the other and bending down and touching the ground. So you can do that in fast motion or you can do it in slow. All right, let's try that together. So we're going to step to the left, step left, right foot back, touch the ground. Step right, left foot back, touch the ground. And if you don't do it perfect, it doesn't matter, because the most important thing is that you're moving, you're getting your heart rate up, and you're feeling like your body is tired. Okay, that's skaters. So, here we are with jumping jacks again. Woo! I put jumping jacks in there twice because those are one of my favorites. But I wanted to also give some people who don't want to do jumping jacks again an alternative. So here's the jumping jack, which we've already done. Now, if you want something a little bit different, you can do the plank jacks. So you're going to come in the plank position. These are a little bit harder because you're working your core, because you're in this plank position, which is kind of tough on your shoulders and on your tummies. So you're going to bring your legs out and in, out and in, out and in. It's like doing a jumping jack without moving the hands. But this routine does call for a regular jumping jack, but that's something that you can substitute in there if you want something a little bit different. So you could do plank jacks, jumping jacks, or let's do it together. Everybody ready? Plank jacks. All right, and for the last exercise, it's going to be knee lifts, or if you want to go ramp it up a little bit, you can do high knees and you can make it running in place. So, knee lifts would be like this, or run in place would be like this. And you're going to do 100 of those if you're doing the advanced version. The intermediate is 50 and the beginner is 10. So what I would like you to work on is try 1 through 10 of all the exercises, assess where you're at, which means how do you feel? Was that too easy? Was that too hard? Do you need more? Do you need less? If you need more, you move to the intermediate level. If you need less, you stick with this one until it becomes a little bit easier, because the more you do something over and over, the easier it becomes. Just like math. Whenever you do your multiplication tables and you practice them, you learn them, and they become easier. You know them like that. It's the same with exercise. So, I hope that some of you will do this exercise at home on your own and set a timer. See how long it takes you. Set your goal not only to see what level and how many times you can do it a day, but how many minutes does it take you to finish the routine. The first time, and then maybe the 5th time that you do it. But stay tuned, because I will be back with more. Have a great day. Happy exercise!